Raya and the Last Dragon. What do I have to say about this movie? Let's find out. First things first, as usual from a Disney movie, the animation is fantastic. And before we get into any of the characters, let's talk about the story and the message. The story is about a young warrior princess named Raya, who teams up with the last surviving dragon named Sisu, and they try to bring peace to the subcontinent known as Kamandra, which was divided into 5 different kingdoms after a disagreement over a gem. The 5 kingdoms are Fang, Heart, Talon, Spine, and Tail. Even the rivers of the map itself are in the shape of a dragon. After their fight, the continent of Kamandra was consumed by a darkness called the Droon. Really? The Droon? You couldn't think of a better name? Maybe there's some significance behind the Droon, but I don't know. I just find it to be a generic name. And look at it. It's basically the nothing from the never-ending story. Encountering other characters from the different kingdoms along the way, Raya discovers that it's okay to be different. Like we haven't heard that message before. But enough about the story, let's talk about the characters. First you have Raya, who's your typical I want more Disney princess. Then you've got Sisu, the last surviving dragon, which basically reminds me of Falkor from Neverending Story. And honestly, I really don't like the design of these dragons. Maybe it's because I'm just so used to seeing dragons with wings, like in How to Train Your Dragon, but that's just me though. Then you have a little boy named Rune, who lost his family to the Droon, a muscular warrior from Spine named Tong, who lost his family to the Droon, and I think you know where I'm going with these characters. Then you got a little baby who likes to pickpocket for some reason, and she has 3 little monkey minions. Then you have this beetle / armadillo looking thing. I don't know what the hell this thing's supposed to be. Basically, it's Bumpy from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Then you've got Namari, the film's antagonist and Raya's rival. She's just your typical rival who changes her ways in the end of the movie. Kinda like what Isabella from Encanto was. Except minus the entitlement. Then you have the Droon. The name sucks, but the creature is absolutely terrifying. I give this movie a 6 out of 10, simply because How to Train Your Dragon was a better dragon movie.